Brian from the Lido's here. How's it going, Brian?
Brian from the Lido.
I should say Brian and Luna. Luna's off
Luna's
camera,
always here.
but she is here as well, the puppy.
She's off camera right now.
Yeah.
But we're going to do that. We're going to bring in a stool one day and just reacquaint her.
Can
with
you
all the
hold
folks
her?
from Moosa.
Do you think? Probably not for
Oh,
long.
I can certainly hold her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I lift her up into the truck. I bought an uppy truck.
Fair enough.
Right, you know,
yeah,
jacked up.
So you gotta have to help her
truck,
in
so-
there.
Yeah, she's getting old. She's
Yeah.
14. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, it comes with me everywhere I go.
Mm-hmm. Yep, she's always lovely to see. I've run into you at like Home Hardware with her, and of course every week when you're here. So
Yeah. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, and I come walking in, everybody's, hey, Luna! And they're all so happy to see Luna, and then, and hi, Brian.
oh, hey Brian, what can we
Yeah,
do
thank
for
very
you?
much.
Can you leave your dog here with us?
Oh, yeah.
We were just talking for a minute about Ring of Fire.
Yeah.
The excellent show that Stage North put on at the North Peace Cultural Center over the past 2 weekends. I know I raved about it after seeing it. What a group of musicians and singers to come together and so I thought flawlessly sing some of the songs of Johnny Cash. It was such a great show.
It was a real journey. And, talking to the people who had gone and talking to the people who were coming and going as the night, we went on Saturday night, caught the last one. And it was just like I walked out of there going, what did I just see? It wasn't a play.
No.
It wasn't a musical.
Not
it was,
really.
what the hell did we just watch?
It was-
but whatever it was fantastic.
It was almost like a tribute concert, but they had some plot in the middle. Like they were sort of telling stories as well from Johnny
Yeah.
Cash's life here and there. It was probably 95% just music though. And they
Yes.
were performing it themselves. There was no like backtrack, which is kind of what you normally see with a musical here, right? Because we don't have an orchestra.
That's right. Yeah.
Right. So
Yeah.
it was just phenomenal. These group of singers and musicians.
Yeah,
who
Blair
came
put
for that.
together one hell of a group, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
They're fantastic. And, I don't want to squeak it too early or anything too, but the hard thing about productions, theatrical productions, is they don't get the accolades. They don't get the juice, the momentum that, going to see a band would be. And I respect it. My brother Tom was in Stage North for a while and then Bridge to Broadway, and he would study lines for 3 months, and he'd go to rehearsals 2-3 nights a week, and then it becomes show week, and so you'd be 4 nights a week, and the dedication these people put into their craft is amazing.
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, it's over.
Yeah, I mean, I could speak from experience. The last play I did, it was like we rehearse. We're fitting it in when we can because we're all working full-time jobs at the same time. We got family, all this. Show week comes. It's a crazy week because now you're doing a show every night. You're showing up early, getting your call, yada, yada. And then, and it's over. And you're like, I just spent 3 months of my life as this character.
I don't
in
want
my
it to
off
end.
time. And
Yeah. It's like going on a round of golf.
Yeah.
It's
It's
like,
just
oh
sorta
my
sad.
God, we're only on the first, second, third tee. And then all of a sudden you're coming up 18 go, should we go again? Should we go one more time? Let's go what? Let's go another 9.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same idea there. And I'll just say that I kind of put it out to Blair, had a conversation with him this morning, had a conversation with Skylar yesterday. And
Skylar, who was in the show and does a lot of work at the Lido.
Yeah.
for
Him
you.
and Mike were the two leads.
Yeah.
It was or two male leads.
Yeah.
Brianna, I was definitely would be amiss without mentioning her.
Absolutely.
Her vocal capacity and her range is amazing.
It was all so good.
But there may be, we may be having a I don't know what the heck we would call it, but just a what do they call it when they do an encore? An encore.
Yeah.
Maybe there'll be an encore performance at the Lido.
There's talks of them staying together in some capacity and maybe doing more, I think is what we're getting at.
Yes.
There's
Yeah.
talks. That's all kind of where we're at right
That's
now.
right. It's rumors. So please spread the rumor. Phone Blair over AAA safety. Tell him you want to say. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I
Well, it's
just
like their
want to
de
make
facto
sure
manager at this
that
point.
those people who were maybe not cultural center people, maybe not theatrical people, maybe not, or didn't have the time, or didn't, that they get an opportunity to hear these guys together. Like it was that good.
It was
fantastic.
It was the performance I saw, Brian. There was a fire alarm that went off right at the start of the show, so they had to start the song again.
Oh,
But it was other than that, And in spite of that, their vocal and musicianship performance, from what I heard, flawless.
Yeah.
They were so good.
And it it leads into another thing. I mean, we do things really well here in Fort St. John.
Absolutely.
I'm really proud of this place. Off the Ring of Fire show a little bit, but we just had 100 Women Who Care last night.
Oh my goodness.
And again, it's amazing. They had over 200 ladies come in there and all drop a $100 bill. It was just so heartwarming to hear the stories and to see everybody there. They're just in and out in less than 2 hours, and it was really, really well done. I think they raised $22,500.
Yeah, that sounds right.
And I'm trying to remember who actually won it.
I can look it up.
Better at Home.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, Better at Home won it. I shouldn't say won it. Better at Home was awarded the money.
Of the three the kind of organizations that pitched that night, everyone chose Better at Home.
Search and Rescue and Palliative Care were also there. And all three are great charities. And they all three have needs, and it's just everybody coming together. These women, Fort Motors ended up buying everybody a sociable, thanks to Bud and Lisa. Brown Social House, Macro provided popcorn for everyone. It's just a really cool thing. Petite Petal gave a rose to every woman. That's everybody's involved in things that are successful, and the reason they become successful is because people get involved. And Fort St. John seems to come together and just get things done. Like I saw some photographs of the Crystal Cup, aerial photographs, and that's a big undertaking.
Yeah.
Neil's like, just roll up the sleeves and just, get things done.
Yeah, and that's volunteers who do that. So
yeah, these are no pays. Including the person who facilitates it, like Blair in Ring of Fire. Yeah, he made the same as the people in it, zero. The monies go back to Stage North, and it seeds projects that are in the future, right? So this is all we do this just to make it a better place to be. Yeah, right?
Absolutely.
So I mean, I really like this place. I've been here since 1966. Kind of tells you how old I am. I'm a freaking pioneer. Yeah, but it is true. You go through and you see some changes. I remember downtown when downtown was more vibrant than it is now. Let's just say that. We used to have downtown discount days, and back when I had a shoe store and retail days.
Nostalgia. Brian's in a nostalgic mood today. Let's look forward though, because I know you got a lot of great events coming up at Lido that we want to make sure we talk about.
That's so true. The events just keep coming. We're actually finding that a lot of artists out there are phoning or inquiring about booking the Lido and doing their own shows. Yeah. Which we're certainly open to doing that as well. I mean, the Stock Car Club does it. Slow Pitch has got their season opener, not the ball game. We don't play ball in the theater. But, they've got their meeting, their agendas and all that kind of things to go over with the Slow Pitch Society. That's coming up. This weekend, it's going to get loud. It's going to get loud. It's going to be fun. AC/DC, Who Made Who, is coming in. Haven't had these boys back in 5-6 years. I think it was 2018 the last time they were here. Such a phenomenal group. They really, talking about hitting the notes and things, I have no idea how he can sing like that night after night after night. It's just amazing. It's a tough thing to do. Very, very few tickets left for that. There's, a smattering of 4-seat tables, that kind of thing. Irish Open, second annual. And it's interesting how we take an event like St. Patrick's Day. Yeah. And we mold it into being the day that we can use it on a Saturday. St. Patrick's Day is on the 17th. So I like to do things on the day that they should be done. So the 17th is St. Paddy's Day. It's the Irish Open. Not a big day for, night clubbing and things like that. But we're doing the Irish Open, high noon. We've got right now, I'm going to say we've got 55 teams. Yeah. So, we're at 110. We're looking for 60. So if you're really sitting on the fence and not sure if you want to go in or not, you should probably hurry. it's just a great afternoon. 4 hours of card playing and hey, how are yous, and just it's a great afternoon.
I imagine if you're someone who doesn't go out on St. Patrick's Day the night before, it'll be easy pickings against the players who did. all nursing, all taking Advil.
Yeah, green beer the night before and green whatever the day after. Yeah, sometimes. Well, some people party pretty hard on that, and they're not even Irish. Yeah, so raise your glass to the Irish. That's great. We've got, you guys have an event again. Community, you know, you've got the co-op, CN Rail actually is doing the Moose movies, right? They don't have to do that. They don't need to do Moose movies and you know, give it out free to the people, but they do it because they're part of community. So, you know, the Moose movies are running during spring break too. So that's March 26th, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm trying to look at my cheat notes without anybody seeing that I'm looking at my cheat notes, but I'm looking at my cheat notes. Yeah.
Now we know.
Yeah, now you know. Landon Cecil, YouTube sensations, these guys, they are kooky, funny. You know, just another comedy show. We've got lots of stuff coming through. We got a Michael Bublé tribute coming. So we're probably dinner and a show is what we're looking at for that. Date night kind of a thing, you know, a little black tie, skinny tie. Michael Bublé is famous, one of the most famous Canadian male singers that we have.
Yep.
It's just there's so much coming and you know, to spend the whole, well, which we just did, spend the whole time here just talking about you know, things that are upcoming in Fort St. John. There's so many things happening everywhere.
Yeah.
You know, and it would be nice to you guys do that with Energetic City now too. There's a list of what's happening this week, and I'd encourage people to, if you have an event, get a hold of you guys and put it on that list, because people who aren't from town, you know, they don't know where to go. They don't know what places to visit. They don't know who's who. And this is a great opportunity for them to narrow it down to what they want to do.
That's right.
You know, and get out of your house, for goodness sakes.
All right.
Have some fun.
I'm going to throw some web addresses at you. The events list Brian's talking about, energeticcity.ca. Click on the events tab. For tickets to the Lido shows, the Lido.ca. You can also phone the Lido box office. And then finally, to get tickets to spring break movies at the Lido, brought to you by CN Rail, that's moosefm.ca/movies. Brian, always a lot to chew on. Thanks for being here, sir.
Dub, it's a pleasure. Thank you again for having me.
Dive in.